Hi everyone, this is Mr. C. Today I'm going to talk to you about some Web 2.0 tools, and with our March professional development half day being focused around technology, we wanted to get your feet wet and expose you to some of the tools we'll be using in the lab, and also tools that will help you with your project-based learning initiatives. And these are all Web 2.0 tools that are really creation-based. So let's get into it. So what are Web 2.0 tools? Web 2.0 describes today's internet in regards to the evolution of a more social and interactive web that allows people to create, share, publish, collaborate. And Web 2.0 tools allow our students to create content through an online interface. So no more software. That's the key. So modern day 2.0 tools feature incredible creation-based tools that allow sharing and publishing to a broad audience. Looking at the top 5 reasons why we're going to use them here at Jameson. Well, number one, if we're talking about a broad audience, because 2.0 tools are creation-based, they can help create products and presentations that fit nicely into our PBL initiatives. So students are able to share to local and worldwide audiences their work. Number 2, looking at the Common Core and the ISTE standards. ISTE standards are what we follow for technology standards, and those are nationally recognized, kind of like the Common Core for ELA. Well, for technology, we recognize ISTE. And when we think about the Common Core, the language of these standards are very PBL-esque. Yes, that's a word I just made up. There is a shift in expecting students to work collaboratively on projects and then present their findings through media tools. The ISTE standards are a set of standards I've begun to work closely with during my first 3 courses for my IT Masters. And one of the standards that our students really need to learn about is digital citizenship. This is a perfect tie-in to our PBL work as well, as we try to answer the question, what does it mean to be part of a community? Well, by using these Web 2.0 tools, our students will have opportunities to explore this question as it relates to online communities, while learning to become responsible digital citizens. And I know what some of you may be thinking, like K students are too young to learn this type of stuff, they won't understand, but that's the exact thinking of quickly learned we are trying to get away from. If you look at the Common Core and you look at ISTE, certain concepts are expected to be learned K through 12. But the complexity of how they learn and demonstrate knowledge of each standard changes from grade to grade. So we will start introducing the basics of Web 2.0 tools to students in K, and the complexity of how they use them will change as they progress to 3rd grade. Reason number 3, encourages collaborative experiences, interactive learning, prepare students with authentic life skills, all which are PBL-esque. Begins to connect our students to global community of learners. This is really important. Our students can connect with people around the world and outside the walls of just Jameson School and in Maine. It's a really terrific cultural experience. So the Web 2.0 is making our world, I should say, a little bit of a smaller place. And lastly, the most important, provides anytime, anywhere learning environment. If the students have internet and a device, they can get on and they can work on their projects with these 2.0 tools. Okay, the future. I'm going to talk about the future and then talk about our present, and then you'll see how they connect. Our main course. This is going to be our main course is Google Apps for EDU. This will be our bread and butter for the next year. We are not implementing this year, but Google EDU does provide many different things that teach our kids to become responsible digital citizens and create a safe online identity. The most important thing you should know is this will teach our kids how to protect themselves online and teach them the right way to use email, education, and educational-based social sites. One of the best parts is this will create a student drive for storage. This will also allow students to create, edit, and store Word documents, forms, spreadsheets, presentations, you name it. We have some preparation approvals to make before we move forward, but 3rd graders will serve as the guinea pigs this spring if all goes well. Teachers. The nice thing about this for you can access and monitor all student activity, create assessments, rubrics, and it's really a terrific way of tracking data. And as we know right now, we're really data focused. And these files will follow students from kindergarten all the way through 12th grade. That would be the goal. We'll talk more about that later. Don't want to give you too much today. But let's just talk about right now, 2.0 right now. Okay, so why did I talk about the future first? Well, the nice part about Google EDU is each student will have an app center where 2.0 tools can be accessed. Our big four, which are right here, Glogster, KidBlogs, Xtranormal, and Pixton, are not only some of the best 2.0 tools out there, but they also have iPad apps and allow for Google login. So we're talking about accessibility. Any student with a device can use them. Now the Google login. So next year, our students will log into a Google account. This is a safe, secure account, remember. And a drop-down menu will have all our 2.0 tools integrated within. So this saves a lot of hassle of logging into different accounts, starting different accounts, and allows the teachers and parents to monitor all activity right from the Google. Now, all grade levels won't be using each 2.0 tool listed. Okay. However, every grade will do a Glogster unit, and every grade will have the opportunity to select one of the other 2.0 tools for another unit. So your job today will be to check out the remaining three and to start thinking about which one would fit into something you guys are planning to do, or maybe plan something around that 2.0 tool. And we'll leave that up to each grade level to decide, so we have some choice here. This is going to lead us into our March technology training. This training will be geared to help you lesson plan for a project using one of these tools. So it may be wise to think of a PBL project that will work with one of these 2.0 tools. Please see at the bottom some additional Web 2.0 tools Ann and I took a look at. These may fit perfectly into small group or intervention work, so feel free to explore these on your own, but let's just really focus today on our big four. So the first one, Glogster. Glogster is obviously something that many of us are familiar with. It's a creation-based digital poster that allows for text, images, videos, links, audio. And this will be our big K through 3 unit. Every grade will work on a project using Glogster moving this year. Ann and I are suggesting using Glogster for an informational text log for all grades. We know first grade for sure will be doing this. I'll let you explore Glogster on your own a bit today. But Glogster can quickly be defined as a digital poster, like I said, that allows for text, images, videos, links, audio, all those things, all these things we see in the Common Core expectations. And then I give some suggested uses here. Historical timelines, book or text or chapter summaries, bibliographies, wiki pages, book review, student portfolio work, student artwork, visual book report, or just a general poster. Next, KidBlogs. Quickly, KidBlogs really support critical thinking, encourage students to think and reflect before writing, really a strong motivator, provides an opportunity to improve their literacy skills, and really provides an authentic audience, and encourages students to write responsibly. They provide forums, feedback, so students can kind of discuss online together, comment on each other's blogs, they can collaborate. It really starts to build that sense of community of learners in an online level. I'd recommend this grades 1 through 3. Xtranormal. Xtranormal helps students tell stories, express ideas, so you can bring a storyboard or a script to life, motivates them to write. Xtranormal allows students to choose scenes, edit characters, change camera angles. On the Glog, you can check out the video and give some suggested uses. If you remember when Beth and Stephanie made the race game, I'm drawing a blank on the name of it, but they used Xtranormal to introduce everything there. Recommended grades 1 through 3. Now, the complexity of how we use it, you may say, how's a first grader going to use these things? The complexity will change. Okay, last one, Pixton. This is a comic strip app. So you can create a comic strip from scratch or provide templates. Students can create characters, speech bubbles, props. They can convey ideas and tell a story in logical sequence. So again, students can kind of create their own script prior to and then build a comic. It's nice because students can share and peer edit comics. There's a built-in evaluation system. And again, grades 1 through 3 could use this. So now, to wrap up. It's time to do our homework. Okay, now, after Ann speaks on Monday, we will have the chance to chat quickly about any discussion, about any question you had. Delivering mini lessons like I just did for you now via video and allowing students to work more at school is known as a flipped classroom. It's a strategy I'll be using with my third grade AV team students since our time is limited. The goal is for the students, in this case you, to listen ahead of time. Our time is limited, so we'd rather spend our time researching. So your goal Monday will be to identify another 2.0 tool aside from Glogster that you feel would work well for you this spring, and you don't have to listen to me speak to you live and waste 10 minutes. You'll spend more time researching. During our March technology training, like I told you before, we will actually plan the unit together, begin those beginning stages of planning. So today is just to kind of get your feet wet day, let you know what's on the horizon as far as technology and literacy is concerned. And again, go visit the Glog. I've sent you some links, showed you examples of how it's used in the classroom. Now you guys need to just go do your homework and email me with any questions. When we're done here today, moving forward, obviously the March will be focused on technology, but I'll be available to come to PLCs to help with the planning. So we want to make technology friendly for you, and you're not going to be alone out there. Myself, Anne Marie, and Miss Orlando, we're all going to be there to help you guys out in the process, and we're going to do this as a team. But today you got to do your research on your own, and you guys need to have your choice on what you'd like to use. So good luck, and thank you.